If you're over 50, please don't scroll away. What I'm about to share could change the way you think about aging and healing forever. Because somewhere deep inside your body right now, there's an ancient, God-given mechanism designed to heal you from within. A system that, when activated, makes your body eat its own diseases. It's not science fiction. It's not another miracle pill or a trendy detox tea. It's real. And scientists have finally discovered how it works, and how anyone at any age can trigger it naturally. But first, let me tell you a story. The story of Maria, the woman who refused to accept the doctor's words. Maria Lopez was 58 when her doctor told her she had less than 2 years before her diabetes, and kidney problems would force her onto permanent dialysis. She sat in that sterile hospital room, numb, her mind spinning as she watched the doctor scribble prescriptions she could barely pronounce. She had spent decades trying to be healthy. Low-fat diets, pills for blood pressure, sugar substitutes, hours on the treadmill. But no matter what she did, her health only seemed to spiral. Then one afternoon, while visiting her son in Tokyo, Maria overheard a conversation that would completely change her life. Her son, who worked as a translator, was talking to a group of researchers about a Japanese scientist who had just won the 2016 Nobel Prize in Medicine for discovering something extraordinary. Autophagy, a process where the body literally eats itself to stay healthy. But here's the twist. It doesn't eat muscle or vital organs. It eats diseased cells, toxins, damaged proteins, and inflammation-causing waste. That night, Maria couldn't sleep. She started researching everything she could find about this mysterious process, how fasting, herbal teas, and certain foods could turn on the body's internal recycling system. Autophagy, from the Greek auto, meaning self, and phagy, meaning to eat, is the body's way of cleaning house. Think of it as your cell's janitor, recycler, and repair crew all in one. When we were younger, this process happened automatically. Our cells constantly renewed themselves, repairing DNA damage, removing toxins, and keeping our organs strong. But as we age, especially after 50, this process slows down. And when autophagy stops working properly, that's when chronic diseases begin to creep in. Arthritis, diabetes, Alzheimer's, heart disease, and even cancer. But what scientists now know is that you can restart this natural process using nothing but your body's own mechanisms and natural lifestyle changes. Teacup without handle, Maria's turning point. The 21-day experiment. Instead of giving in to despair, Maria decided to experiment. Safely, carefully, and with her doctor's supervision. She began a 21-day natural protocol inspired by what she had learned about autophagy. Here's what she did. 1. Fasting, autophagy's trigger switch. Every day, Maria gave her body 16 hours without food, what's now called intermittent fasting. She ate her first meal at 10 a.m. and her last at 6 p.m. During the fasting hours, she drank only water, green tea, or matcha, a traditional Japanese tea rich in catechins, compounds known to enhance autophagy and fight oxidative stress. Her doctor warned her to be careful, so she listened to her body, started slow, and adjusted as she went. 2 herbal allies. Maria discovered herbs that have been used for centuries to clean the blood and strengthen the liver, the organ most responsible for detox and regeneration. She began drinking a daily infusion of turmeric and ginger tea to reduce inflammation and boost digestion. Dandelion root, known for supporting liver function. Moringa, a nutrient-dense plant full of antioxidants and chlorophyll. 3. Natural movement and breath. She walked in the park every morning. Not briskly, not obsessively, just a gentle walk under the sun. Movement, she learned, increases circulation, which helps cells carry away waste more efficiently. She also began deep breathing exercises, oxygenating her body and calming her nervous system, which reduces inflammation. 4. Rest and light exposure. Maria made a small but life-changing adjustment. She stopped watching TV before bed and sat by her window for 20 minutes every morning. Morning sunlight helps regulate hormones like melatonin and cortisol, both crucial for cellular repair. High voltage, the unexpected results. By the end of 21 days, Maria noticed something incredible. Her sugar cravings had vanished. Her energy, once drained by fatigue, returned like a wave of renewal. Her joints felt less stiff. Her skin began to glow. After 3 months, her doctor couldn't believe the numbers on her blood tests. Her fasting blood sugar had dropped by 30%. Her liver enzymes normalized. Her kidney function improved. The doctor asked her what new medication she'd been taking. Maria smiled and said softly, "None. I just gave my body permission to heal itself." Brain, how the body eats its own diseases. What happened inside Maria's body was nothing short of biological magic. But it's a magic we all have within us. When we fast or reduce calorie intake for even short periods, our cells panic, but in a good way. They start to recycle old, damaged components to stay alive. This is autophagy, your body's built-in cleaning and renewal system. Here's what scientists have found happens during autophagy. Cancer prevention. Damaged cells that could turn cancerous get destroyed before they multiply. Brain protection. The brain clears out toxic proteins linked to Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. Immune strengthening. The immune system regenerates new, powerful white blood cells. Metabolic balance. Insulin sensitivity improves, helping control blood sugar. In other words, when you activate autophagy, your body literally eats the disease before it eats you. Maria didn't stop at fasting. She made her meals count. She learned that certain natural foods can amplify the body's healing response. Here are the core foods she relied on, all backed by emerging research. Avocado 1. Healthy fats. Avocados, olive oil, coconut oil. Healthy fats keep insulin low and provide energy during fasting periods. They help the body shift into ketosis, which enhances autophagy. 2. Berries. Blueberries, goji, blackberries. Packed with polyphenol. Berries protect cells from oxidative stress, one of the biggest aging triggers. Mushroom 3. Medicinal mushrooms, reishi, cordyceps, lion's mane. Used for centuries in Chinese medicine, these adaptogenic mushrooms support immune balance and cellular longevity. Garlic 4. Garlic and onions. Both are rich in sulfur compounds that promote detoxification and support the liver. Teacup without handle 5. Green tea and matcha. The catechins in green tea activate AMPK, an enzyme that signals your body to begin autophagy. Chestnut 6. Nuts and seeds. Walnuts, almonds, flax, and chia are nutrient powerhouses full of anti-inflammatory omega-3s. Some with face why modern life blocks self-healing. So, why don't more people experience this miracle? Because modern living has almost completely turned off our body's natural repair systems. We eat too frequently. We're flooded with artificial light at night. We sit all day, stress constantly, and eat processed foods that keep our cells in storage mode instead of repair mode. Our ancestors, by contrast, naturally lived in rhythms that activate autophagy, periods of fasting, walking long distances, sleeping under natural darkness, and eating real food. In other words, the new science of autophagy is actually the rediscovery of an ancient pattern of living. Herb stories from around the world. The evidence builds. Maria's transformation isn't unique. All around the world, stories like hers are surfacing. In Italy, a 62-year-old biologist named Dr. Walter Longo became famous for his research on a fasting mimicking diet, which triggers autophagy without full fasting. In Japan, communities practicing Okinawan eating patterns, small portions, long fasting periods, and mostly plant-based diets, consistently produce the world's longest living people. And in the United States, studies at Harvard and MIT have shown that short-term fasting rejuvenates stem cells and boosts immune regeneration. Everywhere, the message is clear. When we give our body space, they know exactly what to do. Red Heart Maria's second life. A year after starting her journey, Maria turned 59, but she felt 35 again. She no longer feared her medical reports. She smiled when her doctor told her she had reversed her early-stage kidney decline. She became a wellness coach, helping others over 50 rediscover this inner healing power. Her motto? You don't fight disease with force. You outsmart it by reminding your body how to heal. If you're over 50 and wondering how to safely begin, here are gentle steps to awaken your body's self-healing powers. 1. Start with 12-hour fasting windows. Like 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. gradually increase as you feel comfortable. 2. Hydrate deeply. Drink plenty of water, and consider adding lemon or cucumber slices. 3. Eat nutrient-dense meals. Focus on whole foods, leafy greens, herbs, and healthy fats. 4. Move naturally. Walking, stretching, and light resistance exercises are enough. 5. Rest well. Sleep is when autophagy peaks. Aim for 7 to 8 hours nightly. 6. Avoid sugar and refined carbs. These shut off autophagy quickly. 7. Include healing herbs and teas. Turmeric, green tea, ginger, morina, and dandelion root are excellent allies. This story is for educational and inspirational purposes only. Always consult your healthcare provider before beginning fasting or major dietary changes, especially if you're managing chronic conditions or taking medications. You see, healing isn't something you buy, it's something you allow. Inside every person over 50 is the same biological genius that built them cell by cell in the first place. Maria didn't find a miracle drug. She found a miracle within. So today, take a deep breath and remember this. Your body isn't broken. It's just waiting for the noise to quiet down so it can do what it was designed to do. Heal itself. If this story inspired you, don't keep it to yourself. Backhand Index Point writes, share it with someone over 50 who needs to know their body still remembers how to heal. And if you like more natural remedies, fasting tips, and healing stories like Maria's, red heart subscribe, turn on notifications, and join our growing community of people reclaiming their health the natural way. Because it's never too late to make your body eat its own diseases and live the life you were meant to live.